Take a chance, take a chance. Ghostly figures, guiding light, readers and seekers in the night. Hopes and fears.
Good morning and happy Monday. So that was a quick weekend. I hope everybody had a good weekend. Hope everybody had a chance to take a break, or if you had to work or do whatever, I hope everything went okay. Welcome to the MyTarot morning reflection, our daily inventory. And chance to take a breath. And good morning, Jenny. How are you? So the sun is starting to come out. We can see that little glow there. No green screen here. As we move into December. Wow. And boy, I got most of my shopping done. Is everybody having fun with their shopping? So I got most of my shopping done, so it's better than waiting till December 24th, running up to, a gas station and buying air fresheners for everybody, I guess. But this morning we get to focus on listening to the cards like they're the sounds of the ocean. Which is what? Just a reminder that it's like, we can start our day with a breath. Maybe get our feet flat on the floor, or have our butts doing a kitty dance to get comfortable. Checking in with the shoulders, checking in with the neck. And our chance to reach out to the universe. See if we have any angers or resentments or anything that we should review this morning so that we don't stumble this afternoon because of it. Somebody says something triggering. Good morning, Maureen. It's starting to get cold here in the States. See, Maureen knows, she sympathizes. She knows what real cold is. So, let's check in with the universe in here and see what we have on this glorious, glorious Monday. Ooh, just kind of checking there. So, and looks like I might be reading at another star. Another star. Okay. Everything's a omen and there are no coincidences. Why am I saying everything's a star? So, in Frederick, so I'll be announcing that soon, where I probably may be doing it a few times a month. It's in Frederick, Maryland there. So, but here is where we're going to check in with the universe, or as I like to say, where the universe holds up a mirror and asks us, what do we see? And we use the tarot as that reflection. And here I'm going to make our 3 stacks. Good morning, Jenna. I've just made 3 stacks for us. It's like each one's a different thread going out to the universe. It's like each one's a different thought or idea. And if we believe in a multiverse, it's like each one of these is a different path, because this conversation will lead us down one path. This conversation will take us in a direction. And this one here will take us in a totally different direction. And I'm going to grab the center one today, which I like to think of as things that are right in the middle. And I'm going to do our 3 in 1. And I'll flip each one over one at a time like we're reading the pages of a book. And taking a sip of coffee. Oh, good stuff. So, first card this morning. Ooh, this has been coming up a lot lately. And maybe because it's that busy time of the season. We have the 7 of Wands again. So 7s are about potential, drive, wanting to get things done. And Wands are our passions, our fire, our energy, our desires. So this is where we are getting stuff lined up in a row. It's not always easy. with wands, you get that many wands, you start feeling a little bit ADD because you've got a lot of stuff that you've got on your list. And sometimes it's hard to prioritize that list. Sometimes it's hard to get things to go the way that we want. And so sometimes we can be a little frazzled by it. But this card here is those things on our list that we're trying to get done. And then, how do we do this? We have the King of Cups. So kings are what? Kings are when we're adulting. Kings are when we have to get things done because if we don't do it, who will, right? So, cups, though, are the elements of water. They're our spirituality, our emotions, and our feelings. So the King of Cups is going to take all these things that we need to get done today, or things that might come up, and he's going to filter it through the element of water, which what means that, yes, with an understanding things have to get done, but also realizing to take into consideration things about feelings, spirituality, emotional. This is an emotional health card. And he's looking at this card, which is the Knight of Cups. So, court cards can be us, could be somebody else, or just part of the situation. So, we have our Seven of Wands, commonly known as the Herding Cats card. There's things that we need to move around on our list. There's things that we need to get done. There's things that we might even feel bad about or want other people to do, things that frustrate us. And this is where we accept the fact that we can't control people, places, and things. And that we realize the size of our kingdom is how big. It's that hula hoop. And really the only things that we can control are things within this hula hoop. Because that is the size of our kingdom. But when we have the Knight of Cups, kings are the element of air. There are thoughts, our ideas, things like that. Knights are the element of fire. Wands are the element of fire. So, when we look at court cards, a page, the youngest of them, is ready to learn. It's wanting to learn so that it can become a knight. And a knight wants to learn to become a king. So, when we want to send somebody into battle, when we have things to do, when we have actions to take, we give them to the knight. Because the knight he's that element of fire, and he's going to run with it. But again, this knight has the cup, which again is our spirituality, our emotions, and feelings. So today, it's about self-love, realizing that we have things that we want to do today, things that probably are on our list that we feel bad because we haven't done, like calling to get the air conditioning inspected, the heater inspected, and it's already the middle of December. I'm not going to say that's me or not, but I do have an inspection that I need to get paid, that I've already paid for, I need to get done. Things like that. Well, if we hand this list to somebody with a horse internally, then they are going to have this positive attitude and they're going to run with it. But let's see what the advice card is. It is the Five of Coins. So coins are the element of earth. There are home, health, finances, all these things that keep us grounded. Can you tell I teach tarot because I repeat things a lot? But a lot of times it's the repeating that locks it in. Fives are our challenges. And notice it's a Five of Coins. Home, health, finances. These are these things that we add to our list that can be frustrating because, I don't want to slow down, or I don't want to take my time, or I don't want to, I have too many things going on. And when we keep doing this, this is traditionally also known, the Five of Coins, as a health card. So when we start getting frazzled, and especially on a Monday, are we letting this stuff get to us? Are we stuck? So, because fours is where everything's nice and balanced and all that wonderful stuff. But in this advice card, it recognizes that, you know, the Four of Coins is great, but we throw in that fifth coin and it throws things out of balance. So today is about looking to see the things that we want to get done and then finding a balance. Finding a balance, something that's going to root us so that we get over that Five of Coins, so that we can get to the Six. Get over that hill so that we can get to that Six of Coins. Which means putting ourselves first, putting our homes first, putting our health first, knowing still that we have to get things done, but knowing that just vibrating at a problem is not going to solve it. Filtering it through the King and then running with that plan. With the recognition that when we don't take care of ourselves, then it's hard to get other things done. So today, it's about taking care of ourselves and getting the important things done. And again, the cups are this positive thing. So finding the positive side of taking care of our things and getting things done. So also reflect on that positive aspect, because our home, health, and finances are positive also. So with that, I hope everybody, and today I'm going to think about those extra things on my list. I hope everybody has an amazing, amazing day. Thank you all again, and I will be back here again tomorrow. Take care.
Stars in the sky, cards in my hand, searching for signs, lost in the sand. Whispers of fate, echoes of dreams in the dark slate. Nothing's as it seems. Flip the cards, turn around. The stories we have found in the shadows we dance. Take a chance, take a chance. Ghostly figures, guiding light, readers and seekers in the night. Hopes and fears, written in gold. Truth appears as stories unfold. Flip the cards, turn around. The stories we have found in the shadows we dance. Take a chance, take a chance. Ghostly figures, guiding light, readers and seekers in the night. Hopes and fears, written in gold. Truth appears as stories unfold. Flip the cards, turn around. The stories we have found in the shadows we dance. Take a chance, take a chance.
Who was going to be number one? All right, well, I'll level with you on that. Nobody knew that. Nobody knew that. The first person that discovered that was after I dragged myself out of the office, and it was complete after its 36 hours.